Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly horoscope reading for January the 11th through to the 17th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. I've got something in my throat or something. Anyways, we'll get through this without a cough, hopefully. Before I get to the cards, thank you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, for subscribing, for just showing up each and every day. Thank you for all the support that you give me. So, truly, you guys rock. So let's get to the energy of the week. Let's get to you. And we actually start with the Death card. And I've really been honing in on this, meaning liberation, freedom. So especially if you haven't been feeling it, this should be a week where you do feel like you are liberated in some way, that you are moving forward, that the old is falling away, that you are stronger in your position, that you have more freedom to expand in certain areas. And definitely feeling a firmness underneath your feet. Definitely feeling some kind of security coming in around you. Now, this is the love and marriage card, so there could have been there could be proposals, there could be weddings this week, but or engagements, deepening commitments to each other. But in a general reading, I look at this more about your foundation, your overall foundation, and the feeling of being secure. And I think the last new moon on the 9th or the 10th, depending on where you live, um, we have the King of Cup energy. So we planted the seeds on how to bring in more security and yet have the liberation, have the freedom. And I think this week we sort of look at the plan forward. We try to figure out how to really make that a reality, how to bring in our peace of mind. Now, one of the ways, especially with this card being where it is loving yourself. So look yourself in the mirror each and every day and say, I love you. And then use your name. So Tilly, I love you. Look yourself in the eye and tell yourself how beautiful you are, how gifted you are, how talented you are. Tell yourself your dreams, your expectations, your wants, your desires. At least once a day, even if it's just for a minute, 60 seconds of your life. Try and do some type of mirror work. And I think by the week's end, you really see the strength of what that can do for you. It raises your self-confidence. It raises your optimism. It raises your awareness to things that are around you. Maybe already that you can say, you know what, I am secure because I have this in my life, or that in my life, or this person in my life, or that situation in my life. Or maybe you see the way forward on how to bring that into being. And it's not going to fall in your lap. It's hard work. But I think it's more with this card, with the other ones that went with it, is it's a hard work, yes, and people are watching, so don't take the shortcuts this week. But you hold the paintbrush to your future. You hold the paintbrush to your tomorrow. That's very evident here. So, I mean, the mirror work is just one way of many ways of raising the vibration of that dream that you have, that passion you have, what you want to bring in, who you want to become. So this week is a very good week to strategize on the work that you're going to be doing. Maybe giving yourself a timetable for certain projects. Maybe making a list of certain things that have to be done in order to take the next step. We have the moon as the underwriting energy. So it has to bring in balance to you. It has to make you feel balanced. Okay, you can't create balance on the outside of yourself until you're balanced on the inside. So chakra meditations, Chakra. Type it into YouTube. You'll get 1,000 videos on chakra meditations from 3 minutes to 3 hours, all different types. So find something that works for your schedule and your personality, and center yourself, ground yourself. Okay? You're also perhaps looking inwardly and understanding where the lines need to be drawn in order for you to feel safe, in order for you to feel secure, in order for you to feel balanced going forward. And you are definitely embarking on new territory, new pathways opening up to you, new opportunities. I think it has a lot to do with growing your passion. I think it has a lot to do with using your talents. Now, the two cards that I love the most is the Queen. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles overriding the whole reading this week. So this is really your card, okay? It's about the passion. It's about raising your light. It's about the awareness of God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe surrounding you, helping you to move forward. It's about getting those aha moments. It's about getting those epiphanies. It's about figuring out the plan to make those epiphanies into something tangible. And we have the King of Pentacles. So tried and true, traditional. You don't want to take risks this week. But yet you sit here with this coin so big that it won't even fit on your lap. So that could be abundance. That could be money coming in. That could be a way of creating money, especially because your crown is actually a living plant. So it's those new, fresh ideas, those new twists on an old thought that are really going to open up doors for you this week. So pay attention to what your mind turns over. Maybe a new perception on a different way of approaching something or doing something, having a different conversation or using different words but meaning the same thing so that you get the buy-in from other people. But I think it's more your perception rather than bringing other people into the fold this week. In fact, it's just the opposite. I see a lot of inner work to be done, but not a lot of outward. Ace of Pentacles. This is usually this is money coming in, okay? Or knowing how to create money or wealth in your life going forward. So epiphanies, aha moments, meditation, prayer, all those things are so important right now in your life, okay? Because the more you can raise up, well, that optimism I was talking about, the more you can do that, the more you raise your vibration, the more you raise your light, the more um, opportunities and people start getting attracted to you that you need. Maybe it's certain tools you need. Maybe it's a cash flow that you need. This could come in the way of a gift. This could be somebody standing behind you now with finances in order to help you grow that business, but you were lacking the financing in order to get it off the ground. We're still in the planning stages. We're not acting yet. We are in the Mercury retrograde. So this is things coming in so that you can see your way forward, so that when the Mercury retrograde is over, it's a forward motion. It's a fluid motion. And Seven of Cups is really honing in on what is the most important things. What is really going to bring you in that balance, that structure, that security going forward. Because there could be many things in your life, and probably is with this card here, but you really have to hone in on the priorities. What is the most important place to put your energy right now, your resources right now, your time right now? And then sticking to that priority list as you go through the following weeks. So once again, I'm going back to looking at your schedule, almost making like a timetable to spend doing certain activities. Maybe it's learning, maybe it's growing your knowledge in order to step forward once this retrograde is over. The thing is right now we are at a pause. It's like we get to prepare for our next step. So use this energy wisely to prepare yourself in whatever way necessary in order to go forward. Okay, as we go into the weekend, I think that one, rest. Okay, if you are burning the candle at both ends, if you are not living a healthy lifestyle, okay, you can be taken down so easily. And when you are taken down easily like that, what happens is we get sick, our batteries need recharging, we're tired, we're not motivated, we're not being creative, we're not thinking forward motion, our energy lowers, our vibration lowers. So rest and recuperation when at all possible. So as this weekend comes in and going into next week, if you feel like you need to take a short break, a nap, crawl into your cave, whatever it is, then do it. Because it's your body telling you that you need to rest, recuperate, recharge your batteries so that you are ready for the forward motion. And the Emperor. So there is a strength, there is a leadership ability in you. There is the diplomat comes out in you. You're thinking sharp, you're thinking clearly. Now, once again, we have to be getting the proper rest. We have to have the right lifestyle in order to really use this energy in such a positive way. So a little bit of self-discipline needs to come in here. So this week is all about prioritizing, finding out what gives you balance, finding out how to bring yourself in balance so that you're ready to move forward. Opportunities for money or some kind of financing or a gift or a tool that you need will probably show up. Okay, especially if you're being optimistic, especially if you're letting that light rise, that vibration rise. Things will be attracted to you that you need for your path forward. Remember, you planted the seeds, and now the universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides gets together and says, okay, how can we get these seeds growing? How can we nurture them? How can we help nurture them into a beautiful tomorrow? So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.